Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Chris. I wanted to show you this cool t-shirt. I bought this t-shirt in 1989, and it was at a place I worked at called Buried Treasures, which was in Boston on corner of Hemingway and Boylston Street. And it was a little thrift store. Not a thrift store, it was a hippie store. So we sold pipes for tobacco and things like that, but also kind of hippie stuff, tie-dyes and the like. So it was kind of neat. That's kind of like what I'm into. What are you going to do, right? So I wanted to look at this video that I put up when I was 52 years old, which wasn't that long ago. I'm 55. Next week I'll be 56. You know, and that's a big deal. As you get older, you're like, what the fuck? And you do an assessment, you know, or you should, or maybe you don't. Maybe it's just me because of the way my brain operates. But I like to assess myself. I like to check out to see how I'm aging, you know. And I thought it was interesting because when I did this other video, it was, what's that, 3 years ago? Because I'm 55 now, I'll be 56. And I shot this a week before I was going to turn 53. And it was at a time when, you know, things were different for me. I was drinking a lot, and it was before my double bypass heart surgery. So I just, I want to contrast and compare those things, you know. And a lot of times throughout my life, I've tried to take pictures of myself, and not because I'm wonderful, you know, or like an ego thing. And I think that's what a lot of people mistake documenting yourself as, is a ego trip. You know, I'm so great. Oh, I get from the family, you know, who, by the way, don't watch my YouTube at all, which is fine. You know, like nobody I know, like personally, like face to face, watches my videos that know me, which is okay, I guess. You know, it's like I pour my heart and soul out of something, and I call my you know, I call a friend or a family member, like, hey, did you see my video? I made a video. And no. Yeah. Oh well, you know, it's just my little secret. And 3,000 strangers, hey, from across the world, that's fine. Hi, how's it going? Thank you for watching. You don't have to, and sometimes I wish you wouldn't. Just wanted to, let's take a look at this video. Okay, so, you know, this is my great-grandfather, and these are the glasses. These are his glasses that are in this picture. I can't see very well because his very prescription dapper. Of mine were a little different. But my great-grandfather, on a good day, I might look, you know, if I comb my hair the right way. Yeah, on a good day. You know, I might look like a handsome, dapper man of the 40s. He was born in 1883, but that's Edwin Moss. Yeah, look at that. That's... and he was very dapper. I should get like I should dress up, you know, get a nice suit and a bow tie. I don't look so good here. I could, you know, well, I don't look so good in general, but here, this is 3 years ago. I don't look good at all. Photo. Look at the skin. This is me, right here. Now this is me now. Post pictures, including me, older pictures of yourselves, for profile pictures or what have you. This is I was drinking like and it's a bottle of gin. I could sit down and drink one of those Gordon's bottles of gin. You know, even if you're not vain, you're still like, well, I don't want to look like that. Well, this is an honest assessment of what I look like, and I'll be 53 in a few days. You know, in a setting, in a sitting, I could drink like that bottle of gin, not have an issue. See, I don't have this as much. I don't know, but it looks. This has gone down because I've lost a lot of weight. You know, just chin fat. You know, the sinew of I have more chin definition because I lost some weight. You know, I'm still getting like grampy neck. You know. Obviously, I still have like a little bit of the when you get older. Skin issues, but I don't have the skin issues that I had here in this video. I think I was picking at this. I'm like, is that skin cancer, right? And then, no, it's just because you're drunk. You know, when you wake up, your hair's a little. My hair's a little bit whiter now. You know, my forehead has gotten a lot bigger. My forehead is getting even bigger. At one point, I thought I was going bald, and I didn't care. Well, you didn't care much about anything really. The eyes. Oh, the bags under my eyes. Look at the bags under my eyes now. That and then don't nearly have the same problem. What happens. I get little bumps, and then you start picking it, and then it gets like that. I don't have the same problems with my skin. And I work a lot. I'm going to be 56. I'm 3 years older than I was here. They're all like, ugh. And then my hands. I have like this. I do different things for work, on the ice, so My hands are
and I have
much
this
better.
like weird bump
I don't know
here
what the
that
hell
I've
that
tried to
was.
get rid of. But of course you do that and then it gets, infected.
But look at the
and
skin
you put
tone.
hydrogen peroxide on it.
I'm using the same
And,
camera.
basically, your nose, because I like to have some
Like-
cocktails sometimes.
Sometimes,
And,
Jesus Christ.
then you get that sort of gin blossoms and, you bulbous because your nose, start looking like Carl Malden or W.C. Fields or whatever because you're in your 50s and,
Well, look at the skin, my skin tone
and,
back then,
you
and
got,
maybe
like,
it's just
ear-
the lighting, but
random ear hair. That's
Okay,
the
there, I
name of
turned
my
that light
band,
off.
Random ear hair just comes out like, why is
But-
it growing out of my ears? It should be growing right here.
my
If
skin
you could transplant your ear here,
is more one shade
area
than like
here,
5 shades of
everybody would
red,
be happy. But that's the way it is. So this is an honest assessment,
and it's not good.
and of what I look like, and I don't look particularly great, but I feel
No, you
great,
don't.
and I don't care what I look like anymore.
Because you're
I'm
drunk.
not to the point where I'm just like going out of the
Okay,
house
that's enough for this
looking
guy.
like a derelict, even though.
All right, so basically, I stopped drinking, and it was because I was over 50. My stomach started to hurt. I was starting to get like nauseous, which meant like maybe pancreatitis of some sort. I was also over 50, so I was thinking I want to be around for another 10, 15 years just to like tie up loose ends, And then a friend of mine died who was a year younger than me from alcohol. And so I thought, I don't want to get all like ridiculous about it and be one of those sort of like high and mighty, I stopped drinking alcohol persons. And for years, I didn't stop because of that. And because of AA, it was like, oh, this is the only path to sobriety is AA. You have to like, basically develop a faith, a religion. You have to have like somebody else is in charge, higher power. It's not religious. It's not a Christian organization. Really? Okay. Keep telling you that. You could believe in any God, and you have to believe in a God. So you do have to believe in a God, to a higher power, to take away the responsibility of actually just fucking getting your shit together and stop, which is what I did. And I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. I don't know when my anniversary is from when I stopped drinking. I know it was 2 to 3 years ago, probably 2 years ago. I know I did a video of like my first sober Christmas. And so I don't like, I don't want to know how many days sober I am. I don't like get chips and stuff like that. Some people like to do that. I didn't want to do that, and I haven't done it. And so it worked for me. So whatever works for you. And sometimes AAA, AA batteries, AA works for people. Just wasn't going to work for me, and it actually helped me continue drinking because I'm like, oh, this is the alternative. This, AA, no, I don't want to do that. So I would just continue drinking, and I don't know if people realize that AA actually makes some people dive further into the bottle, because you're like, this is what you want me to be like? No. So, I don't know. But this is me now. This is an assessment of what I look like 2 years after stopping drinking. And I think I look better than I did when I was, 3 years ago. And yes, I'm getting older. Yes, my forehead is large. Yes, I need a haircut. Yes, I got some wrinkles, but I don't have like open sores on my face, And I was like wondering, oh, I'm just getting acne again. I'm 52, I'm getting acne. No, it's like from drinking. It's from the alcohol, And my skin is totally cleared up. I lost all this weight. I feel great. I had the double bypass, but like now I feel even better, I don't think I could have gotten the double bypass if I had continued to drink because I wouldn't have noticed the symptoms of potential issues, of blockages and things. When I stopped drinking, I could feel a little bit more, and I felt like, oh, something's wrong. So I would have been dead. So this video would not have been made if I had just continued on my path. And I'm not, again, not one of those like people who was like, yeah, you have to stop drinking. After 50, if you want to live to like a little bit more, maybe go into your 70s, I don't know, you got to stop, and that's what I decided. I just wanted to stop. It wasn't a matter of like morality, You know, even though it is kind of like you're away from your family when you drink too much. It was more of a sense of like, I want to stick around, you know, and it could be a selfish motivation, you know, it could be like, fuck, I'm going to have fun, I want to stick around, you know. You use that, you know, use that to just kind of like do an assessment on yourself. But this is an assessment on myself, and I feel pretty good now. I feel better than I did in this video, and I'm going to continue to just kind of keep going, you know. I want to see how this fucking movie ends.